To imagine that everything goes back to normal today is nonsensical. The Wagner troops may have left Rostov-on-Don to applause, and there may be claims that nothing happened in Voronezh. We know differently. And equally, the negotiated withdrawal from the march, from the siege of Moscow, whether this was with buckets of money or not, doesn't really matter. What all this says is that Putin is not unassailable, that Putin is at risk. It may not be Prigozhin, it may be somebody else, but Putin is no longer, in the words of Marina Litvinenko, a person who controls everything. At the same time, I think Litvinenko's message today is very significant. She says Prigozhin is not a hero; he's a criminal, and he's committed a lot of bad things in Ukraine. Absolutely, Prigozhin is a thug, a man without a neck. He looks like one of those characters from an early Tom Baker Doctor Who. He's not a Silurian. I can't what they are anyway. He's one of those thugs, and he could easily be mistaken for the current deputy of the Conservative Party, couldn't he? But anyway, but if it were not that Conservative Party member has his own TV program, I suppose Prigozhin could start his own restaurant. What is Putin going to do next, anyway? He's going to have to repair the reputation which is damaged, unless, of course, this was a giant ruse to distract from something which is going on in Ukraine. I can't imagine it is, because we haven't heard of anything. But Putin is not beyond theatre, and a lot of the successes that have been had in Ukraine have been theatrical. It's been a matter of smoke and mirrors. This could be smoke and mirrors. We know that Prigozhin and Putin are old friends. I do find it extraordinary that they are old friends. There's quite an age difference, not a huge age difference, but Putin is the older man. Prigozhin is only slightly younger than me, but he is still younger than Putin. I mean, we're not thinking of a Philip Schofield scenario here, but nevertheless, one does wonder the nature of the friendship between Prigozhin and Putin, and what sort of pressure was applied to Prigozhin to stop his attack, to call off his march. It may well be that trade has been done so that Shoigu and Gerasimov quietly resign in the next few days. We need to observe and see what's going on. But I think the more likely headline-hogging issues will be Putin's attempt to claw back his authority, and that will be by a horrendous stamp of thuggish clout. So wait for that.